Welcome to the colored section. Welcome to the Negro League. Sign your name on the blacklist and know this. It's American history. Um, Good afternoon, Facebook friends, family, Instagram, YouTube, and all of the other social media platforms that I don't use. Why? Because I'm an adult and I have things to do. This is um, another edition of Black Friday with Von Zell, a time when I take the time to offer a Black formation, if you will. I'm smiling and laughing because I have not done a video like this in months. But I did say when I first started doing these videos, I was going to do it as long as the Spirit said so. And when I said the Spirit, when I said the Spirit, I didn't mean the Spirit, the God Spirit, my spirit, depending upon if I felt like it or not. And for a while, I had not felt like it. I think because I've been feeling honestly kind of burnt out and a little drained because for the last year or so, I've almost been going nonstop between working full time and, pursuing my art, my passion as a singer, as a producer, you know, doing shows, putting together shows, working behind the scene for other people's shows. And so, especially from about probably October on to about the end of the year, like and I didn't really have any weekends. And then the weekends that I would have, I would end up going out of town for like a family event or something. And so I just was feeling really tired. So it's one of the reasons why I hadn't made a video in a while. But today, well, actually yesterday, I felt inspired and led to do a video because whenever I make a video, I usually want to make a video in an effort to inspire people, particularly Black people, because as you can see, the melanin is popping. But any encouragement that I offer is not just for the Black people. It is for anyone that the message with or that you feel you connect with what I have to say. So, I just want to put that out there. So I just felt inspired and encouraged to make this video because the world is in a state of confusion. Coronavirus! Coronavirus! It's not funny. It's really not. But you know how people of color, particularly, well, how we do, we laugh to keep from crying. Oftentimes, we laugh as a means of therapy for us. That's how we get through a lot of the stuff that we've gotten through these 1,800 years in this good old U.S. of A. But anyway, I just want to encourage us to one continue to, even though we're supposed to be socially distancing ourselves, but still connect with those around you, connect with your families, connect with your loved ones, the people that you live with. Now is the time, particularly if you're at home, I think, to have those heart to heart conversations and allow yourself to open up and emotionally pour into your family and, just connect and bond. So I really encourage us to take this time. I I'm wondering if this universal lockdown, as I called it a couple of days ago in a poem that I wrote, um, I feel like this is a good time for us to really do a universal reset and really think about who we are as a society, who we are as a people, and reevaluate our social connection, not just the physical connection, the touching and the hugging, but the internal connection. Over the last few years, I feel like our culture has like really hit a decline in the sense of how we treat each other, how we relate to each other. It's like on one end, social media has made us somewhat socially responsible in the sense that we're accountable for what we say and for what we do. But on the flip side, it has caused us to be, to another extent, intolerant of that which we don't like or that which we don't understand. And it's shortened our patience, I feel. I think, and I'm gonna put myself on the chopping block. A few weeks ago, I made a comment about this whole viral situation, and my comment was, um, I was wondering if it was a conspiracy. And when I said conspiracy, I didn't mean like it wasn't real or if it was a plot against people or what have you. What I meant was what's behind it. You know, is there an agenda? Because I'm going to be honest, I'm real skeptical of stuff. When stuff happens on a universal scale, I start asking questions because I feel that sometimes there's something up under it, even if it's just a matter of a government, a company, people in power not doing what they need to do to get in front of the problem. Either way, it was just my way of just kind of letting, that was me kind of verbalizing my concern and my questions. And I was open to having the conversation. And if people had genuine information, I was open to that exchange. However, you know, there were a lot of people that agreed or at least understood where I was coming from. But then there were some people that called me some things, that said some things about me, and these were people that don't even know me. And when I say don't even know me, I'm not talking about know me personally. It's social media. I get it. Like, I get it. Everybody's not going to know me personally. I got umpteen thousand Facebook friends, and I probably only know 1,000 of them, like, personally. But I'm talking about the people that don't even check what I post on a regular basis, that don't even know me by what I post, that don't know me from the inspirational things that I post or from the good vibes and the good energy that I try to share on my page. I'm talking about those people, and they call me everything but a child of God. And there were a couple of people that actually, you know, that don't ever check for me, that did check for me. And I was like, and I didn't get upset or anything like that, but I got really annoyed that people didn't actually just, those people didn't ask me, well, elaborate, explain. What do you mean? Where are you coming from? But they, you know, and it didn't hurt my feelings, but it showed me just how ugly we can be sometimes, even in our righteous indignation. So I think that this particular time is a time for us to reflect and introspect and think about who we are and think about what we are doing internally to become better people, to become, for some people, better species. If you don't believe in God, I believe in God. But for me, what are we doing as a society, as a race, as a human race, to become the people that God imagined when he created this universe? God knew that because we're humans, we're going to do some jacked up stuff and then we're going to mess things up. But I'm a firm believer that the Spirit of God that is prevalent in the universe wants us to sit down and take stock in who we're becoming and reevaluate who we are and start making some spiritual and internal adjustments so that his will can be done in this universe, in this world. And that's just me. That's just me. I'm not going to preach because I'm not a preacher like that. But I will share what I feel. I will share what I believe. So I just wanted to, you know, do a quick little video and just put that into the universe. And during this time of lockdown, universal lockdown, I want to encourage all the creative people, all the artists to, if you have the time, because I know people have their kids at home, you know, because schools are closed down and everything, but take the time to work on your art, you know, start working on that new project that you've been thinking about, or just using this time to like just creatively meditate. Is that a word? Is that a thing? Can you creatively meditate? I guess you can, but just take that time to work on your art so that when we're able to finally leave the house and go out and visit and experience and enjoy life as we once knew it, that, we'll have something to show for it. Does it make sense what I'm saying? What I'm suggesting? Suggesting. Yeah, that was pretty much it. And the last thing, I'm about at 10 minutes, so I'm gonna sing this one little song, just a little bit. I wasn't saying the whole thing, but I'm just gonna sing a couple of lines of it. Um, it was a song that I thought of last night while I was preparing for rehearsal for with my homegirl Springtime, who has a show that's coming up, but because Corona say y'all ain't doing nothing, um, we'll postpone that. But I'll keep you all updated. So, but the song that I thought about was a song that I used to sing back in the '90s when I was in my 20s, and the name of the song was entitled "Since God Is For Us." I'll sing like a verse and a chorus of it, and I'll let it go. I'll let you all go, okay? I'm gonna get on out your way. Okay. Beloved, now we are the sons of God, adopted by his blood. We've been redeemed. We've been made joint heirs with Jesus, and to reign as priests and kings. So what do we say to these things? Since God is for us, who can be against us? Since God is on our side, how can we be denied? In all these things we are more than conquerors through Jesus Christ our Lord. And nothing can separate us from the love of God. Oh no. And nothing can separate us from the love of God. And that's what I'll leave you with. No matter what happens, no matter what we're going through, no matter how this virus thing plays out, I want to encourage each and every one of us, particularly the believers, that nothing can separate us from the love of God. God bless you. I love you. And goodbye.